Hello, and Christ is in our midst. This weekend we celebrate all the saints of North America. Last weekend it was all the saints. Before that was Pentecost. And as I've told you before, the point of celebrating the saints is that we're seeing how people who are filled with the Holy Spirit live out their life. This week it's all the saints in North America, and there are many, many saints, but we have just a few of them here. In the icon we have, surrounding Mary, the Mother of God, we have, and of course Jesus as her son. We have Saint Herman of Alaska, the very first saint, Saint Tikhon of Moscow, Saint Innocent of Moscow, both of whom were bishops in America, Saint Juvenali, who was a missionary in Alaska and died in Alaska. He was killed by some of the people he was bringing the gospel of Christ to. St. Peter the Aleut, who also was killed. Over here we have St. Alexis of Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, who was very special for our church here in Bridgeport, because in 1894 on Palm Sunday he was here presiding at the very first liturgy for the blessing of this church in Bridgeport. He was well known as a saint, a missionary saint. He brought thousands of people into the Orthodox Church. He established, besides the parish in Bridgeport, he established 17 other parishes. So he's very much linked with our own life in the Orthodox Church in America. But I especially would like to just tell you a little bit more about Saint Herman of Alaska, because in the late 1700s, actually in 1794, when St. Herman arrived with a few other missionary monks from Russia, he came to Alaska, which at the time belonged to Russia. And he and the monks with him, including St. Juvenali, treated the native people very well. In fact, they came to trust him when they were abused by Russian businessmen, by what was called the Russian America Company, by hunters, by merchants. St. Herman was one of those people who stood up for the rights of the native people of Alaska. So there were a lot of people who remembered him generation after generation. They remembered the kindness that he showed to their ancestors when he was here living in Alaska on Spruce Island, which was just off the coast of Kodiak. In fact, he was sent there in exile. He was sent away from the main town in Kodiak because the owners of the company were tired of him defending the rights of the native peoples. A lot more could be said about St. Herman of Alaska. He was a simple monk. He was never even a priest. But it's the love with which he treated the people that he was sent to. That's what remained in their memories, and that's why he is the first saint that we have in America. One day I'll tell you a lot more about him, but this is just to show you the great variety of saints that we have, and there are many more, which we'll speak about on some other occasion. God bless you all.